Hello, welcome to Unique in the Creek. My name is Elizabeth, your team unique designer for today. I am on every other Sunday at this time. For those that don't know me, I have been doing lives inspiring wreathers to make their beautiful wreaths on this page as well as on my page on Crafty Creations. So today's project is going to be a snowflake, working on the Unique in the Creek small board. And all these supplies are from uniqueinthecreek.com. You will see in the description down below the SKU numbers and where to shop. And if you want to use my affiliate link for the products I'm using today, you can go ahead. It'll be in the description box as well. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started. Put the camera down and we'll get started. First, I want to prepare our snowflake. And what I'll be doing is attaching the pipe cleaner onto this pretty little snowflake. So this will be our center for our snowflake. So put some glue on there. If you want, when you add your pipe cleaner, you can use cable mount here if you have it. If you want, you can add a little bit of so when I said we're using 20 each of these colors, so we need 20 pieces of ribbon cut at 10 inches. So let's cut 10 pieces of the ribbon. I'm just going to use my measuring board. If you have one of these, if you you don't have a board, if you happen to have a measuring tape, you can use that for measuring out your ribbon. So again, you'll need 40 pieces of the ribbon. So let's go ahead and cut 40 pieces. You can, what I should probably do is I'll grab my measure buddy. Again, this is from uniqueinthecreek.com. So put 10 inches. Okay, so and then we'll wrap this around maybe 10 times at first. We do 10 at a time. And then we can go ahead and start 3, 4, 6, 7, and 10. Okay, so that's 10. So we'll do 10 more. Open this back up again, 10 inches. That's 20. Open this back up again. For the small board, what we're doing is we need 12 each of these. So altogether, 24 zip ties you'll be needing. So we're working on row 3 and row 4 for this project. So to show you how to put your zip tie on your board, all you gotta do is make sure your flat end side of the zip tie is always facing the ceiling. To load the board, you put it down this hole and put it back up this hole, and you zip it up, not fully, just until you hear 2 clicks, and that's gonna be, and so so this is in there already, and I on the same hole. This is what we creakers with their holes, and you come right back up the other hole. Okay, and you're gonna be adding the zip ties all the way around on row 3 and all the holes on row 4. Okay, we'll set that aside and I'll show you what I mean. So this is how you will be loading up your board. So you can see there's 24 zip ties in there. Okay, that's all ready to go. Closer here. Okay, so let's set that aside and let's work on our, again, you'll grab 110 by 10 mesh in red and white, 1 each. Okay, first I'll need to make this. So this is goes under this ribbon. Okay, and you put them together like that. Pins down here, and this is where I use rubber bands. Okay, add your rubber band in there. Lift this up a little bit, make it come to life, just like so. You put that aside. I forgot to mention. So you put this curved side up, turn it into a diamond shape. You grab this corner and put it down this corner, flatten it out, and you grab this tip and put it just up. You need your font. And hold this again, right up against that. Don't let it go past that. So, and then you can pin it here again. And this is where you put it together. Okay. And pins. Actually, no. I'll just grab one of these pins and put it right there. Okay. And you go on to the white one and you do the same thing. Okay. Turn it into a diamond. Put it down over here. Okay, flatten it out. And put it just under the fold. Grab this and put it under the fold again. And you pin it here. And you flip it up like that. You grab your pen and put it right there. Okay. So now we need to add this one into the folds here. So what I do is I just put it laid flat like this and put this in the middle. I flip this up and flip this up again, making sure my ribbon is nicely in there. Lift it up again to make it come to life, and you pin it right there. And you can add a rubber band here, but they break up easy. So what I've been doing is adding zip ties onto mine. So if you have extra zip ties, or you can use them. So I'll use my 6-inch zip ties. I usually use 4-inch zip ties for this, but this is thick mess right here, and the 4-inch zip tie is just a little small. So you put your zip tie right there. I don't close it fully, and I'll show you why. Because I measure my petals. I always measure my petals on my board. All of these are from here to here, 5 inches. Okay, so when I add them into the board, they'll all be almost the same length. Okay, and so then I cut this off with my scissors, and I just snip that much off. Okay, oops. And then let's make one more. So there it is. We'll make one more. This time we'll be doing this one. Same thing, but now we're adding the white one on the outside. First, let's do these. Let's fold this like, no, I've been doing it this way. It's easier this way, laying it across like that, and then I just flip it up. And this is where I've been adding my rubber bands, because if I add a zip tie there, it'll be too bulky, so that's why I add zip ties. Okay, all right, so there we go. And then we do the lining for the, what do you call it, the daisy chain. Okay, curve side up, turn it into a diamond, grab this end and put it down to that end, make it flat, and then fold it up again, and then here clip on it. I put a clip on it. Oh, and one thing I didn't mention here is what you see, the look, can you see? No, you can see better with this. Can you see? This is the good side of the daisy chain petal. You notice all the, there's no folds like this one here. All of this looks good too, but this is the side that I usually use for the front. Okay, let's do another one. Okay. Okay. So I'm just putting that like that. So now I'm just gonna grab this one, put that in there like so. Up, fold this, and you have your daisy chain petal. Okay, and I grab a zip tie. Oops. And I put it on there. I use zip ties again because rubber bands, this is thick mess, very thick mess. Horizontal white stripe mess is so thick. But I love stuff. And then I cut off. I love the stuff that much. Okay. So there's our daisy. Why do I keep saying? Oh yeah, it is daisy chain petal. Sorry. Oh my gosh, even Even here, I make something. I laugh at myself. So our Unique in the Creek small board, loaded up and ready to go. Okay, and now we're alternating these. So we're adding one petal per zip tie. Just making sure that my zip tie is inside of that zip tie, because when I close it up, when somebody goes and yanks it like that, it's staying, it's not going anywhere. And I'm so happy about that. Okay, this is gonna be so pretty. And then this one, you make sure that you always look where the good side or the front side is. You always make sure when you add your petal in there. Oops. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. So some of these ribbon are just sticking out. Right. I think I like using mess better for the backing, but that's just me. Okay. Keep adding the petals in there. I didn't go ahead and make all of them, so you guys won't have to sit here and watch me make these all over again, because you got things to do too. This is gonna be a cute one. I can feel it. Oops, there it goes again. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten those cereal. Okay, I'll just keep going. You add it. Oh, I like this. It's so cute. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? I'm in love with this little cutie one. My ribbon is kind of flattening up. What you can do is go back in there and fluff it out. You can fluff it out. See? It's fluffed up. The red one. So pretty, so pretty. It takes so long to make those. Took me, what, half an hour to make these? Less than half an hour, maybe. But when you make this, build this wreath, it just takes less time. It's awesome. Okay, let's keep adding them in there. But I'm loving this look. I like it. Oh, wrong one. This one. If you're just joining us, if you haven't already, maybe subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would help us a whole lot. Okay, two more. White and then red. That makes such a cute small wreath. It's so cute. I like it. Look. Oh, one more. Sorry, I got too excited. Okay, spit it in there. I have my needle nose pliers. And okay, so let's cut off our zip ties. Sometimes I use my zip tie gun. Sometimes I use my nippers. So a zip tie gun is it in Lori's favorite tools. If you want to check it out on Beacon Creek website. And that row is done. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I'm in love with it. So pretty. So we need to add 8 more in the middle. Did I make enough petals? Did we? I think we did. There's 4. 2. Here's 2 more over here. Counted right this time. Awesome. So let me see where I should add this now. I guess it doesn't really matter where I add it. So, okay, let's start with the white. And then the red. Ooh. And then the red. Okay. Gonna be a little hard to add on my snowflake in there, right? But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be all right. We'll find somewhere else. So we add our snowflake center. Okay. Hey. Look at that, friends. I think I'm in love with this wreath. I'm keeping it. Again, it takes quite a bit to make your petals. But you don't do them at one time. You do some at a time and maybe do an assembly line. Like I made these first, the ones in the middle. I made those first, and then I went and made the white and then the red. That's what I did. And then I added this one to these after. That's what I did. Sort of like an assembly line. So this way I won't get bored and make the whole petal at a time. It's faster like that, I think. Where's my zip tie? I'm missing 2. Where is it? Okay, here it is. It got caught. I found it. But wow, look at that. I'm in love with this. See that? So pretty, so pretty. Okay, 2 more. One more. Oh my gosh, it's so tight in there. Maybe I should have kept my zip ties open. But Anyways, it's in there. There we go. Lucky, lucky. So all those petals are in there. Look at that, friends. Isn't that pretty? Look at the back. So neat and clean. Let's add a zip tie hanger there. Before we add our okay, let's add our center, which is the just sitting on top like that. Oh my gosh, will pipe cleaner read? We have to find out if it will reach. This is the top. I'll show you where I'm attaching. I'll turn it around and show you where I'd be attaching. Okay. So right there. Yep. And right over here. And then I'll pull the pipe cleaner. Don't pull it too hard because the snowflake will pull apart. Okay. But I like that. And then I'm just gonna and there you go. There is our little snowflake. Isn't that gorgeous? Pretty. All right, so that's all. And I hope to see you make it like Liz. Make it like Liz. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks from now, right here on uniqueandcreek.com. Okay. Thank you again. Bye.